we have ourselves a bona fide mystery here on the farm, don't we, Holly? Now, hopefully this evening or tonight, we can get to the bottom of it. Fist bump, that's what I'm talking about. Good morning, loves. How y'all doing this morning? I gotta clean out of water. Got your food soaking though. Hello, Riska. How you doing, baby? Food soaking. I'll be right with y'all. Good morning, Cog Squad. Hope you're having the best day ever and trying to stay safe and cool while we're all battling this heat.
All right, babies, are y'all all done? Ready to go out? I think you are. Miss Loretta, I know is. I can hear her squealing and letting me know that she needs to go see if anybody has any leftovers. There she is. I'm coming, girl. I'm coming. Immediately, she's going to make a beeline to see if anybody has any leftovers. Off she goes.
All right, we're gonna get this filled up, guys. And let me go get y'all's feed. I'm coming. I honestly should probably wait because it's not gonna take but a second to fill this water up. I thought about going over there and feeding, coming back, but I know when I get about a third the way done, this water here is gonna be filled up. I'm gonna go and put my bracelet on there because I'm fairly confident I'm not gonna forget to turn this water off standing right here at it. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, taking care of waters, keeping them clean and keeping them filled up does try your patience, because it is very similar to, you know, watching paint dry. It is. But I will tell y'all this, it is something about crystal clear, clean water. You know, we try our best to keep our animals as healthy as possible and keep their waters as clean as possible all the time. But you know, when you got animals like the emus and Loretta, not Peaches, but Loretta, you know, that can be challenging sometimes, but we do try our best. But it is something about looking in that water and seeing that crystal clear water, kind of like seeing your room finished when it's been painted, I reckon. All right, we're done. Now we can get you guys. Yeah, now we can get y'all taken care of. Sure can. I feel the same way, Holly. 8 o'clock in the morning and already ready to tap out, aren't you? Whew. Oh, well, we gotta fix us some water this morning. Never fails. I get out here early, start doing chores, and I fix myself some coffee. I get about half of it down, and then I realize it's just too hot for coffee by now, ain't it, buddy? Yeah, just too darn hot. We're gonna cut your misters on as soon as I get y'all's feed here taken care of. Yeah, too darn hot for coffee, and I don't fix my water. We're gonna get that handle. Here we are. All right, Reska. Get where you need to get. Oh, goodness. Reska, your bowl's been knocked over, ain't it, baby? Yeah, it's been knocked over. We're gonna get it, though. We're gonna get you taken care of. Now. Here you go, sugar. There you go. There you go, baby. There you go. All right, Mag. All right, Maggie. Come on, gorgeous. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know. Come on. There you go, babe. There you go, babe. All right, let's get that mister. Every time I think of that song, The Ride. You don't have to call me Mister. The whole world calls me Hank. It's just, I don't know why. The whole world calls me Hank.
So I just came into the chicken coop to gather eggs and something caught my eye almost immediately. I don't believe this feather belongs to any of our chickens. Look how big it is. And I don't think it's Thomas's feather. I'm gonna have to try to figure out where this feather came from and why is it in the coop. All right, let's do what we came to do, gather eggs. 2, 3, 5, 8, 10. And here's a regular chicken feather, just to compare the other feather to. That's quite a bit of difference. Look at the feather shaft on it. That's quite a bit of difference. 16, 18, and 19 eggs today. I'll give it to y'all. It's been hot. All right, Cheese. You gonna take care of everybody today? I see Mr. Thomas under there all fluffed up, and he's got his, oh goodness, his snoot's hanging down. He's, yeah, he's in his element. Y'all stay cool.
Always like to rinse their feed buckets out when I get done feeding them. Since we wet their feed, it kind of leaves the buckets messy. Like this, you can see that. And I don't want it to sour, because it will sour on you. Because we don't need any sick animals around here, that's for sure. All right, Holly, load up. Let's go. Come on, Holly. Let's go get us some water. Holly might stay inside. We'll see. Man, that coffee's hot. It's good, but it's hot. Warm, I should say. I know in the last video I said that the beekeepers came and I was gonna... Well, hello, honeybee. Speaking of, where'd you go? There you are. Anyways, the beekeepers came. I don't think he can smell this. This is in a tight jar, but they left this for us. This is some honey that they got from our, well, honeycomb they got from our bees, and a little bit of honey. And it always just strikes my fancy that throughout the year, the honey changes colors. During the summertime, it's usually this bright, light gold color. And as the cooler temperatures come around and fall comes, it turns a dark, really a dark golden color. It's just real beautiful how it changes. That butterfly. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this because I so forgot in the last video, and I'll probably eat this whole thing by the end of the day or by tomorrow. I love honeycomb. And Brooke just sent me a text and said she wanted to show me something, and I see her walking up the driveway now. All right, so you sent me a text and said you got something you need to show me, and I kind of see it right now, but...
What in the world? It was in the coop.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, look how big the shaft is. This is a chicken feather. I got it out of the nesting box. What in the world do you think that is? Inside the coop.
Is it Tommy?
Jason, I don't think he goes in the coop.
I don't like his colors either. I don't know. The wind could have blew it in there.
I guess so. I mean, it was probably 3 foot inside the door. Under the purchase. Under the roost.
Under the roost.
Under the roost.
So I got it. It can only, well, I tell you what. How about I'll wait till this evening and I go to the coop when everybody's up and just see if Tommy's in there.
I don't think he can get in there. I
We'll
don't.
see. He's a
too
big boy. He's a big fella now.
I think he sleeps underneath the coop with Cheese.
Yeah.
But
No.
This is weird.
That's a big feather.
It is a big feather.
That's a
At
big
first
feather.
I thought, oh no, a hawk, because there were some white feathers outside.
Yeah.
But I think it's just a chicken molting because they're all in the boxes
Yeah,
too.
chicken's molting right now.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know.
That's a big feather.
Put it in my hat.
Or make a pen out of it.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, that's what I used to want to do so bad with feathers.
Make you some.
You make me a pen on I don't know. Because you saw it on TV so much.
Interesting.
Interesting. Got the boss lady a little treat this morning. Trying to stay on that good side. Also got another one. I may give it to the chickens. See if I put I may put my Sherlock Holmes hat on and see if I can do a little investigating over there. And I got something I do want to put on the chicken coop anyways. But let's go tell the boss lady good morning. Hey girl, got you a cucumber. Yeah, here you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. If you saw Brooke's last video, you know that we do think Peaches has gotten better. To me, her rear leg, it was her rear right, her left front. Her rear right leg seems better, but her left front still not 100% by all means. So we're still, Dr. D's got us on his books, and he's gonna come check her out as soon as he can. Now, if it was an emergency, of course, Dr. D would be here ASAP. Yeah, that's right. I see you under the fan, aren't you? Yeah, I'm gonna cut your mister on. And I gotta clean up your stall this morning. Hear the barn swallows behind me. I don't see them though, but I hear them. All right, there you go. There you go. You want another one? Here you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Peaches, I gotta tell you something, girl. We got a mystery over there in the chicken coop that we may have to hire a private investigator for, you know. Just saying. I'm not gonna get in that petty cash drawer though, baby, until I do a little investigating myself, okay? I got a hunch that it's Thomas. Brooke seems to think, maybe not. One that came to my mind that I just thought about though is, could it be a peacock? The peacocks do go in there from time to time, not all the time, but from time to time. And there's been zero static between Thomas and the peacocks since we moved Tommy over there. Thank goodness, right? Thank goodness. Peaches, it kind of makes me feel like Encyclopedia Brown when we got these mysteries around here. I don't know if some of y'all remember those books or not. Now, I'm a Gen Xer, they say, so Encyclopedia Brown was pretty popular. A lot of y'all may like Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew, which I did check out the Hardy Boys back in the day when I was, or from the school library back in the day. You're not making my life easy, Loretta. No, you're not. I got you the swimming pool. I got your other two waters over there in the shade. So this water could stay clean. And look at you. Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. You a mess, girl. You an absolute mess. You hear me? With a capital M. Yes, ma'am. I do got you a cucumber though. Let me get that. Let me get it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here you go. There you go. Got it? There you go. That's not rewarding you for getting in the water now. You know what I'm going to have to do. Y'all come get her. Oh my goodness. All right, baby, there's the rest of it. There's the rest of it. I love you though. I love you. How about that? How about that? That work? There you go. Here you go, Ope. There you go, Opie. Here you go, buddy. Oh my gracious. Why don't you get in y'all's water? Huh? Y'all don't know either, do you? So this is 4 waters over here. And yes, Loretta has gotten them all nasty, but she's not smarter than me. I do have a backup plan. That's right here, see? Got this one right here. That I cleaned out yesterday, but I'm gonna fill it on up some more. See, Loretta can't get in this one. And it's just the right height for the goats and the donkeys and the emus, see? And I just turned their misters on too. All right, let's go put this little surprise up over at the chicken coop. And of course, if y'all didn't notice, Holly did indeed stay inside. She decided that she was going to take her little break this morning, which has been the norm for her lately with this heat. So I've been wanting to do something this for a while, and I finally decided I think the best place for it is on the chicken coop. And one of the Cog squad members made this and gifted it to us, kind of a local member as a matter of fact, and it's actually a door knocker. And I've been wanting to put it somewhere, and I just kind of didn't know the perfect spot, and I was like, you know what, this needs to go on the chicken coop. I think it'd be super cute. They'd actually gifted us 2 of them, so we can kind of do, you know, what we want to with them. And yeah, chicken coop. I think that's the perfect spot for this here door knocker, guys. The amount of pollinators on this cosmos is kind of mind-boggling, to be honest with you. There's a butterfly right there. Look at there. Bees galore. I always say bees, but I'm becoming a lot more infatuated with butterflies because there's so many varieties. As is there are bees. You know, these are more likely some type of local bumblebee or a native bumblebee right here, which are on serious decline actually. We got one that's massive. It's a bumblebee, and there's all different types of bumblebees, all different varieties. But we got one that is massive. Is that it? That might be it right there. That's a different variety there. We got one that's really, really dark, huge. And I love, love, love feeding all of these guys with these flowers. I do have something that I'm thinking about doing. There's honeybees right there. Several parts of the farm. I got one in the back particular area I want to try first to see how it goes, but that will be a fall time project because we're going to do a control burn and then replant with native prairie plants, which would be native. Oh, there's another beautiful butterfly right there. Oh, she flew off. Missed him. He flew off by the time I got my phone out. But that's something in the near future that I'm going to do. If that works out successfully, like I hope it does, then we're going to do that in several areas with just an array of native wildflowers and grasses. Just something that's been on my heart lately. All right, y'all, let's see if I get your door knocker hung up and see if I can figure out who this mystery person is, right? Or mystery animal, I should say. I guess more like mystery bird, Ryan. Hey girl, you wanna help me get this thing hung up? No? Okay. Well, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. I'm thinking about putting it, I think it'd be super cute right there. I mean, that's perfect. There we go. So if I need to be let in, y'all know it's me. We need to come up with a secret knock though. Y'all be figuring out what you want. Secret knock. All right, speaking of, I may use this evening because I want to see if Tommy or a peacock is roosting in this thing at nighttime. Hey Tommy, has that been you up there in that coop, brother? You know, Tommy's a big fella. Not to say that he can't now, not to say he can't get up in there, but Tommy is a big fella. And that is with all pretty much domesticated turkeys. You know, these turkeys are bred, mainly they're bred for food, to be honest with you. They're made to get kind of chunky and thick, and so they don't fly very well, not like a wild turkey does. Kind of like domesticated geese. Domesticated geese, like you buy from the feed store or hatchery, they just don't fly very well. They just really get kind of chunky and big because they're usually been bred for meat purposes as well. I just don't know if Tommy, but he might. He might. Tommy may be fooling me. Now, if it was female turkeys, I wouldn't hesitate to say it was a female turkey because they're a lot more agile than the male domesticated turkeys. They're just a lot lighter build. They're not quite as big and heavy as a male turkey. Peacocks, though, could get in there easily. And I know you're thinking, well, the peacock feathers are those bright, beautiful, that's the ones you see, but the under feathers, kind of like their wing feathers, they can have that brown color as well. They're not all those bright, beautiful colors like you think of when you think of a peacock. We're gonna come back out here, unless it's storming, but we're gonna come back out here. I hear it thundering, and I can see some dark clouds coming about over yonder. Look at that. Look at the sun setting. You got Willie and Reska. And I don't know if I can make out there. Is that, I can't see now. It's too dark. No, that might be Maggie. No, that's not Maggie. Is that Maggie? That's Maggie. Sorry. That's Willie. Reska's somewhere. The camera does such a good job of brightening things up, but you can see what's left of the sun setting back there. And y'all, I'm not Scott. You done? Okay, he's done. I'm telling y'all, I got in one more storm. I was cutting grass out here. Brooke and Mary Carl went and run some errands. I was cutting grass and completely blue skies. Everything was fine. No signs, no dark clouds, no wind, no nothing. Bottom fell out right there. Boom. I'm over yonder. Then I hightail it back all the way back over here to the shop. And then my side-by-side done got soaking wet. The other lawnmower and the tractor, all it was out. I mean, I got drenched and put some dry clothes on. And about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes later, it's gone. Just like that. About as fast as it just showed up. But it is dark now, and I'm going to go on over there and see if, tell you what, let's just walk. See if we can actually catch anything. Or, that was not Scott too. That's gonna rule out a peacock right there, because that was coming from over here, not the chicken coop. I don't know why I didn't bring a flashlight. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey, Maggie. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? There's Riska. I don't know if y'all can see her or not, but that's her right there. And there's Willie, too. Both of them. Cheese is in his pool. Look at her. What you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? I'm gonna tell y'all, unless he's somewhere else in here. Look at there. Y'all look at here. I see you, big boy. I see you, big boy. In here with these lovely ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, where Ryan is and that little Beal rooster. We got that really young rooster. He's right there. Feel it right? That's the... No, it's not. There's the Ancona. But I see you, Tommy. Right there. We have our answer, don't we? Oh, Tommy, I want to see you get up in here. That's what I want to do. I might have to hang out here one evening to see you get up in here. I guess he could walk the stairs, though. You know? I guess you could walk up the stairs. I'm kind of... Well, let's just say I'm shocked. But I'm also proud of you, brother, for getting in here. I am. I'm proud of you. Y'all can't see me anymore. Hang on. Let me get over. I got Cheese stirred up. Cheese, it's just me, man. Cheese said he got... I know. He's got to keep everybody straight over here. I know, buddy. I know. I know. I'm fixing to get the gate and shut it and cut the fence on. I'm going to get it, buddy. Yes, sir. Now. There you go. Well, y'all, I think we got our answer. I know you can't see me, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. And I hope you have the best day ever today. We'll catch y'all on the next one. See if we can get that beautiful sky right there. There we go. There we go. Y'all be good.